comment board. If not, well, we're going to keep going anyhow. All right. Prophesying to the wind, you know. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, double honor to the apostles. I got
No, that's the old one. That's the old one. That's the old one.
You got
man, how we already got it this way? That shit crazy.
So, like, brother, we're just trying to get it together. Give us one hot second, and this shit is not allowing me to go back.
Here it is. Here it is. It's up now.
You got to exit out of that, bro. Exit out of that.
Hey, bear with us, brothers. I see that stuff on my phone. Send this out to brothers.
He's was a principal out of the air, man. He's fucking controlling this shit. Now we ain't got shit on him, you know what I'm saying? It's a blank screen.
It's bushy, though. I just saw it on my phone.
There you go. Not gonna lie, bro. There you go. Try to go to press home.
You gotta refresh it. Refresh it.
There you go.
Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna begin to the prophecies, man, you know. Turn that down, bro. I can't really talk straight, hearing myself. And, you know, Lord 1, you know, hey, man, because the Most High is bringing judgment as usual. And, you know, we inching towards the times when it's going to get amplified on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans on a whole nother level, man. And we don't want to find ourselves in that 2/3 vote. That's why we doing this work. All right? That's why we continually push this word. I must start with this scripture. Isaiah 30, verse 18. And therefore will the Lord, Yahweh, wait, that he may be gracious unto you. Yeah, because the Most High is long-suffering. The scriptures tell us that he's long-suffering, not willing that any should perish. Meaning who? Long-suffering towards who? The nation of Israel. But within the nation of Israel, you have the Israel of the Most High. All right? The elect, the remnant. So that's who the Lord is waiting to seal, so to speak, in his time, you know, that he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will he be exalted. Yeah, the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, is going to be exalted alone, man. All right? That he may have mercy upon you. All right? And that's what we need, man. All right? Yeah, that's right. Because when the judgment comes down on Jake as a whole, which is coming down, and it's been coming down, but when it amplifies through this damn devil, the so-called white man, the Edomite, all right, it's just going to take whoever's in his wake, man. It's just like the hurricanes that came and the storms. You couldn't outrun that shit. You couldn't get away from it. You had to take it, man. All right, them earthquakes that hit your asses out there in Mexico, you couldn't run from them earthquakes and tremors. You had to sit there and take it, and a lot of you had to die. A lot of you out there in Puerto Rico, you had to get your belongings and your houses and your beautiful so-called islands and your everything that you was so comfortable being around. All right, you had to take that destruction, man. The Most High didn't spare you, man.
I got a piece of word going on.
Go ahead.
When you finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, a sword is sharpened.
Yeah, who's that sword, man? That sword is the form of the so-called white man, the Edomite. All right, he was blessed with the sword. All right, the so-called white man, he's the one that's ruling the earth. The Most High gave him the power on the earth. Okay, and pursuant to what? This scripture right here in Psalm 17 and 13 says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, so the Most High is about to unleash the so-called white man, the Edomites, all right, full force on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's going to come in form in martial law. It's going to come in form, the so-called white man, he has knowledge and technology to control the climate and the weather, all right, which is rumors, and there's speculation out there that these hurricanes are bass,
which is
which
high octave oval. This is high octave oval.
I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's.
High active oval research program. Yeah, hard.
Thank you, brother. We got cut. The feed got cut.
Which is high active oval research program. Hard.
Yep. But anyhow, that's the hand of the Most High. The Most High gave the so-called white man that technology. He gave them that ability to mess with the climate and cause, climate change and weather change patterns and destroy the earth. All right, as the scriptures say. Go ahead, brother.
It says back in Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and is furbished. That word furbished means sharpened. Yeah. It says, and this is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
That's right.
Because we're in the time of these prophecies. All these prophecies of Jacob trouble pursuant to Jeremiah 30 and 7. Then I'm saying Revelation 12 and 12. Daniel 12 and 1. These are all the prophecies that we enter in. I'm saying, so how can we make mirth, man? Meaning to go out there and party and bullshit, and not knowing the signs of the times, man, and not measuring the times diligently in itself, man. So how can we make mirth, man? That word mirth means to be happy, to be jolly, to party, bullshit. Come on, man. Yes, bro.
This is Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Hey. Yeah, bro.
Read that one more time.
Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yeah, this is the attitude of the disciples, the apostles, man. They wanted to know back then when was the Lord going to bring the kingdom of heaven then? All right? Was that going to be the setting up of the kingdom of heaven? Was that going to be when the so-called white man Esau, all right, and all the other nations be finally put in subjection, all right, on the earth? All right? So fast forward in 2,000 plus years later, we're here, but we're here in the modern day Rome. We're here in the extinction, the reincarnated Rome, which is America. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right.
Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, because, see, there's a lot of false prophets, there's a lot of false Israelites out there, all right, which, they're Israelites, but they're the, you could say, the scriptures, some of them in my mind, remember this. It says, the scriptures talk about in the time of Acts, where you had what's it called? They call them lewd men of the baser sort. All right, somewhere in the Acts where it talks about there were certain Jews that were called lewd men of the baser sort, which is equivalent to sons of Belial, man. All right, they're Israelites, but they're wicked as hell. Okay,
the lowest of the low.
The lowest of the low, man. Okay.
Got more than that?
Yeah, I got more than that. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
We're in that time right now. We got America, all right, through Trump, practically declared war on North Korea this week. All right, with that UN speech that Toupee Trump made at the UN. All right, they pretty much saying, hey, you declared war on us. So we got every right to take action on you. We got every right to do what we're doing. We got every right to. We're not stopping our nuclear defense or nuclear missile program. We're not doing none of that. All right. So these are all wars and rumors of wars, which the major war is the Third World.
Putin, he just issued a statement that if Trump arms his enemies, I'm going to arm your enemies.
Oh wow!
He just said that recently. Like, saw that today.
Wow!
Good.
Check that out.
You know, I mean,
Is there more?
There's more.
Yeah,
For
finish it out.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah,
Good.
yeah, as you can see, there was earthquakes in Mexico. And not just Mexico, there was New Zealand, all throughout the world. And these are the signs that will be telling you, all right, if you measure in the times that Yahweh Shah will be making his second return. One more. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So this is the beginning of the end. All right, the end of the world is talking about the end of the Edomites kingdom, and the Edomites is the so-called white race. All right, the end of the world is not talking about the whole earth being blown up. All right, the scriptures tell you that the earth abideth forever.
straight
Right?
cut.
You got it.
It's, exactly. And laying back on what this book was talking about, in Matthew 24, I'm going into the times where you got to measure, man. And you got to, I'm saying, if you're part of the elect, of the man of understanding, that you are watching for the times, it tell you to measure the times, vision in itself. Now, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 63. Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou hast begun to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not shown me. See, the Most High, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh didn't even show Yahweh Shah, his son, the times that he's going to become, that he's going to come back and deliver the elect. So that means you got to be steadfast and study to show yourself approved and be in these scriptures, man, because at what time, you don't know Yahweh Shah's coming back. He said he's going to come back in the deep of the night. So now this is 2nd Ezra 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass. What is part of the signs, man? That's going to pass, man. Earthquakes, famine, martial law, the waters becoming wormwood, which is being contaminated. That word wormwood being contaminated. But you see what's going on in Puerto Rico? The waters has become contaminated. They can't even wash their ass. So them proud ass spit bitches that was walking around with their head in the air, with their eyelids reaching out to the heavens because they were fake, can't wash their box. And that shit, it's not the brother, it's smelling hella funky right now, man. And them bitches over there in Puerto Rico is humbled right now, man. Because the Most High has to visit that land because they worship idols, man. Hold on.
Real quick. Just real quick.
Bring it out, bro.
Isaiah 2:11 says, the lofty looks of men shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day.
The haughty looks of men shall be humbled. All the motherfuckers over there in Puerto Rico, the men, on down to the women, all their haughty looks and their proud started heart, it's been humbled. Because now they have no electricity, they have no clean water to wash their nasty ass box. Bitch got a period. Can't wash your ass because the water's contaminated. You know how that box smell? There's no water, no food, no shelter, no light. So right now, when it's daytime, them bitches are right. But when the night comes, them bitches are getting raped and harassed, man. So then all that
Hold on,
party,
brother. There ain't no lights.
there's no lights. So exactly so now, then the daytime, they're okay. But when the night come around, it's total darkness, it's total anarchy, and them stupid ass spick hoes are being raped.
To check it out though, you know, through the spirit, man, you know, usually it would be like with nice blue skies and shit, but when they were showing the footage of
Shit was total
the
darkness,
hurricane, it was
man.
like real gloomy out there. Real gloomy.
This is the time
It
of
wasn't like
gloominess.
blue skies and sunshine over there. Like,
Because it's the time of gloominess and darkness. And all you spick bitches and all you spick ass niggas over there that worship Cesare bullshit,
yeah, make
to
sure you
Rappers
get on them, make sure you
Krispies.
get on them niggas too, because
you motherfuckers are being put to shame. You're getting put to death. I love it, man.
One more verse.
Because it didn't measure the time. So read it, bro.
It says, "For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty,
yep.
and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low."
For the day of the Lord shall be upon all those that's proud and lofty. And check it out. Over there in Puerto Rico, you can't tell me them fucking spick bitches ain't proud and lofty. With their head in the air. Swinging their fat asses and shit. But now what they doing? Scared to death. Looking for somebody
A lot of them probably dead, man. Who knows?
The Most High was putting a lot of old hoes to death over there.
They had to release a lot of prisoners because the first floor, not federal prison, but the first floor of the local jails and such
was flooded.
It was flooded, so they had to release some prisoners.
But check that out right here. Check that out now. Now, they had to release them prisoners from their prisons, right? So that means it was all kind of anarchy, man, because them prisoners, they hardened criminals. They was out there committing all kind of little acts, raping bitches, robbing motherfuckers, committing murder, robbery, all kind of madness, man. So you mean to tell me them bitches over there, them high, haughty, sweet bitches over there was not...
That goes without saying.
Was not humble? They over there getting raped. They're getting robbed. They're being murdered. Because, hold on, let me finish the right here. In 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass. You see, these fucking stupid ass spicks, they see part of the signs of Yahweh Shah pass because they don't believe in Yahweh Shah. They believe in Serapis Christi's, a.k.a. Cesare Borgia. And that's why the Most High visit them, and then they calamity. And I don't give a fuck about them spicks over there. I hope all them niggas die. From you old hoes, you young hoes, you 2-year-old hoes, you stupid ass niggas over there. Oh, all you niggas die the death. And that's judgment of the Most High. I don't care about none of you motherfuckers spicks over there, man.
Except for the brother out there.
Except for the brotherhood that's out there teaching. But for the rest of you niggas, I don't give a fuck about you. Read that.
This is Hosea 5:5. And the pride of Israel doeth testify to his face. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in their iniquity. Judah also shall fall with them.
The pride of Israel shall testify to their face, man. Worshipping of idols, being niggas, being homosexuals, being gangbangers, being pork-eating niggas. I fucking hate you motherfuckers, man. Oh, all you fucking niggas and spicks died to death, man. I hate you motherfuckers, man. Cause you ain't right, man. Fuck all you motherfuckers, man. Read, bro.
That was it. Unless you want something.
I got something.
You got something, bring it up, bro.
Hosea 12:14. It says, Ephraim provoked him to anger most bitterly,
How Ephraim, which are you spicks, you
So-called
Puerto Ricans,
so-called Puerto Ricans.
provoked the Most High to anger, man, bitterly, by worshiping their idols, going back to Jeroboam, man, and set him the back, man. He was the first to have you fucking spits go off, man. Read, bro.
Therefore shall he leave his blood upon him.
Therefore shall he leave, so Yahweh leave his blood, which is you Ephraimites, upon you, man.
Yeah, and that Ephraim is talking about the whole northern kingdom. So
Come, man.
That explains Mexico. That explains
Order, man. Come, man.
That's
Come, bro. Bring it up, bro. Bring it up, bro.
Yeah, so that judgment has been falling not just Puerto Rico, it's performing in Mexico, Venezuela, Brazil. His brothers are going into, you know.
It says, therefore shall he leave his blood upon him, and his reproach shall his Lord return unto him.
So that blood that the Most High, Yahweh, was going to leave upon you is all the devastation, as you see right now, is going on in Puerto Rico, man. Read it again, bro.
Read it again? Yep, this is Hosea 12:14. Ephraim provoked him to anger most bitterly.
How did Ephraim provoke the Most High to anger by worshiping the God? His chief god is Cesare Borgia, man, which goes back to the ancient deity from the Ptolemy Empire, which is Serapis Christi, man. Read.
Therefore shall he leave his blood upon him. And
Therefore shall the Most High leave his blood upon him, which is Ephraimites, man. And that's what you see what's going on in Puerto Rico right now, man, with the devastation of Hurricane Irma. Then after that, Hurricane Maria, that devastated that land, man. There's no light, there's no food, there's no water. Women at a particular time become humble. They can't wash their ass. Their asses is smelling like a hell of a motherfucker right now, man. There's no water. The water has become contaminated, so they can't wash their asses, man. So all that high, haughty looks, they have become humbled. Read, bro.
and his reproach shall his Lord return unto him.
And that reproach shall the Most High return unto you. Worshiping them idols, worshiping them false deities. Where them gods that you've been worshiping, man? Where's Cesare Borgia?
Yeah, this is your recompense for serving Caesar Borgia so hard.
So why have he
There you
helped
go.
you? Why he helped you? Where's Cesare Borgia? Is he getting popped? Is he drinking? Is he sleeping? Why couldn't Cesare Borgia help you, man? That's a false deity, man. The only true living power is Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, man. And you're going to learn that name, man. Whether you like it or you lump it. And right now you're lumping it.
This is Jeremiah 8:7. It says, yeah, the stork in heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord.
Yeah, that looks perfectly with Isaiah 1:3. Because what? Yeah, the Lord compare you to the beast, man. You got the ox, the ass, the storks, the turtles. These are beasts, man, and they know their appointed time. They know who their master is. You know what I'm saying? But Israel, 2/3 of you, you're worse than that, man.
Worse.
Right? It's extremely worse because you think this calamity that befalled you, you will consider. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm pretty sure. You know, the animals consider that this is the judgment of the Heavenly Father, but you niggas, you know what I'm saying? I can still see y'all cleaving on to Cesare during the storm and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cleaving on to the storm and shit. Things are falling. All that, man.
Fucking stupid ass specs.
Oh God.
And you sitting next and next, man. You sitting next in the over the land of Dominica Republic, you're next, man.
Hope Jamaica too, man.
And Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
For who are the people of the Most High? You Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. And to be blunt and plain, you niggas and spicks, man. And you Uncle Tomahawks, man. You don't know the Most High, man. That's why you're serving other deities, man. And that goes back to Esau, man, with that plantation Christianity, with that Renaissance Christianity, man. So ultimately, Esau is the blame, man. but only the 2/3 is going to remain in that docile, dead state, man. For the 1/3, the governing body, the elected Israel, the children of Israel, is going to rise up out of that dead state, man.
That's what I'm
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
That's these niggas, these Spicks, and these Native Americans, man. You motherfucking niggas and Spicks and Native Americans, you're wise to do evil, but to do good, you have no knowledge, man. And how you do good? By serving Yahweh Shah, man, in truth and sincerity. And how you do evil? Being homosexuals, being gangbangers, being adulterers, being gang-banging drug dealers, man. That's wise to do evil, but to do good, which is serve Yahweh Shah, you have no knowledge of, man. And that's why the Most High is bringing that sword pursuant to Ezekiel 21:9, man. A sword is sharper than furbished.
Yep.
That's right, yeah, bring it up.
Judges 10:14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
That's why the fucking Spicks over in Puerto Rico is going to where they're going to. Go and cry unto Cesare Borgia. And for you Mexicans, go and cry unto Guadalupe, in which you're chosen. See if Guadalupe and Cesare Borgia will deliver you out of the hurricane and what came behind that, the mass destruction. No lights, no food, no water. And for you Guadalupe and worshiping Spicks that they call Mexicans, see if that lady Guadalupe will help you. You see, Guadalupe was on her knees doing what she do because she's not a true deity. That's why Guadalupe didn't help you in that 7.1 earthquake. And all them fucking Spicks kids died, man. I don't have no fucking remorse. I don't feel no kind of way for you fucking Spick bastards, man. Read.
Most High brought that up.
This is Jeremiah 4:20. Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment.
That's talking about
Here we go.
America, man, being destroyed, man. But ultimately, man, we going to about the children of Israel, man. And the land,
I'm paying no money.
the land of Puerto Riches, that they call Puerto Rico, and you stupid ass space call yourself Puerto Riches, man. You're Ephraim, and that's why the Most High jacks your stupid ass space up because you don't want to come back to your true nationality, man. You want to be called Puerto Rican, and you want to equate yourself with the so-called white man because you got light, fair skin. You want to be white, but it's gonna come a time where everybody that want to be white is not gonna want to be white because it's gonna be an ill thing to be an Edomite, man. And that time is approaching real soon, man. You niggas ain't measuring the time, man. Read, bro. I got somebody else.
Yeah, real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore pray not for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them.
You think I'm gonna pray for these fucking stupid ass Spicks that got caught up in that fucking hurricane? You think I'm gonna cry for them stupid ass niggas that got caught up in that hurricane in Houston and in fucking Florida? You think I'm gonna cry for that stupid ass nigga woman
Yeah, I know.
that got caught up in that shit where they put her in the freezer and she died? I'm not gonna cry for that bitch. I'm not gonna cry for them niggas over in fucking Puerto Rico. I'm not gonna cry for them niggas over in fucking Houston, Texas, and Florida. Fuck them. They deserve that shit. The Most High put them through that shit, man. Read, bro.
It says, therefore pray not for this people.
I'm not gonna pray for them, man. For they wicked, man. Pray unto Cesare Borgia. See if Cesare Borgia help you. See if Allah help you. See if the Lady Guadalupe help you. See if Saint Barbara help you. Read. Saint Mary help you. What?
Neither lift up a cry or prayer for them.
I'm not gonna lift them to cry for you. I'm not gonna pray for you, sticks over there in Puerto Rico, Puerto Riches. All you proud ass hoes. You can't wash your ass smelling like who did it and ran. All you hoes over there that can't eat, they can't feed their children. I'm not gonna cry for you. I'm not gonna mourn for you. In fact, after this show, I'm gonna drink some wine and celebrate your downfall, you goddamn slut hoes. Anybody got something?
There's a little more. It says, "For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble."
The Most High ain't hearing your cries and all your troubles, because the Most High, pursuant to Isaiah 29:6, brought that hurricane upon you. Brought that devastation and death upon you, man. Because you're wicked. Worshipping Serapis Christus, a.k.a. Cesare
But
Borgia.
check it out, bro. The Most High is not through with them, man. The Most High is not through with y'all.
And I love
All right?
and
Yeah, the Most High rock the shit out of you with stormy winds and tempests, but you not off the hook yet. You ain't off the hook yet. The Most High not through with you.
You gotta knock down, gotta knock out.
You know? You gotta you got a TKO right now. You know? So hey, that's not only to you so Puerto Ricans, that's to you niggas over there in the islands that got fucking wiped out. You got wiped out.
Thumb, man. You got wiped out.
You got wiped out. You got wiped out, brother.
I think it's called Dominica.
And Dominica.
Barbuda.
And Dominica, bro.
And Dominican, they became uninhabited, man.
You know?
You got wiped out. The Most High had no mercy on you.
Hey, I got something, man.
Alright, bro.
Real quick. This is our Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because one might think, oh, those guys are fellow Israelites, why are these guys laughing? Well, this is Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
That's the brothers of the Howers and the Bowways that's calling and stretching out their hands. Why the Most High, why the Shah, trying to bring back the elect. All the elect is going to hear, but the rest of you motherfuckers ain't going to hear. That's why you're going to do what you're going to do.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Who has set up north or the Most High's council? The 2/3, man. And the rest of the other nations, man. But the other nations don't count. If they're going to get their destruction, they judge too. But we talk about the 2/3, man, about people that do not acknowledge the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Yahweh Shah. And that's why you're going through this fucking tribulation, man. The Most High putting the spiritual foot in your ass, man.
And with none of my reproof.
You don't want the Most High's correction. Correction, man. You don't want the correction of the Most High, man. You want to continue to serve Cesare Borgia. You want to worship the Virgin Mary, a.k.a. Guadalupe. And that Virgin Mary ain't no virgin. That bitch is the fucking whore, man. Ain't no goddamn Virgin Mary, man. The Most High ain't acknowledging that shit, man. It's about Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man. That's it, man. The Most High is not worshiping, it's not referencing, you know what I'm saying, Mary, the mother of Yahweh Shah, man. She was just a woman, man. It's all about Yahweh Shah and Yahweh, man. That's it, man.
It says, I will also laugh at your calamity.
And how the Most High, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah is going to laugh at the calamity of you niggas fixing Uncle Tom Holmes? By the prophets, man. We making mockery of you, man. We laughing at your calamity. You can't wash your stink ass. So what about your pride? Stink, look, stink, bitch.
So
With
they
your
got
fat ass.
They got a lot more to worry about.
With your fat ass. You can't feed your kids. You can't wash your box. There's no light. You got to worry about your kids being raped. Yourself being raped.
Yeah, I got a scripture right here. Second,
It says, I will mock when your fear cometh.
And your fear has come upon you, man. Because that earth, say that the hurricane came upon you and knocked out your lights, your resources, your water supply, your food supply, and now you in dire straits. So what happened to the haughty looks that you had, man? You fat asses walking by, swinging and switching, being all proud. Now your box stink, and you're hungry, and you can't feed your children, and you're being raped at night. And that's most just. Bring it up.
2 Ezra 7, verse 59 and 60. And I'm going to read down. It says, "For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, Choose thee life that thou mayest live."
What's the life, man? These laws, statutes, and commandments you may live, man. But if you choose other, it's going to be death, man. Because this life is the laws, statutes, and commandments of these scriptures, man. Which is able to save your soul, man. Yeah, bro.
Nevertheless, they believed not him.
They did not believe Moses, nor did they believe in the precepts, the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shah. And Moses was a spokesman for Yahweh Shah during that time, man. And they didn't believe, man. So what the hell makes you think you niggas spixing Uncle Tomo is going to believe now, man? Is it what happened?
No, go ahead. Keep speaking, bro. It's not a big deal. Keep speaking.
You know? You're not going to believe, man. You're going to keep on worshiping Chesapeake Bossier, and that goddamn white deity cannot help you because it's an idol. It's false, man. The true living power is a dark-skinned man. Bring it up.
One more verse for that.
No. Bring it up. That's what's up.
This is 2 Ezra 7, verse 60. "Nevertheless, they believed not him, nor yet the prophets after him, no, nor me, which have spoken unto them, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction."
You see, they didn't believe in Moses, nor the prophets that came after Moses. They continue in their wicked ways, worshiping idols, going back to the gods of Egypt. You see, them Hamites, man, laid a perpetual snare on you Israelites, man. That's part of the 2/3, man. Because you'll continue to go back to them ancient deities that's not gods, man. That could never deliver you nor save you, man. See, that's a perpetual snare, an everlasting snare that came upon the 2/3, man, that wanted to go back to Egypt, man. And them 2/3 are back now, man. That believe in the American government, that vote, that think that they can make their American dream come true, get their power. All that shit gonna be destroyed in thermonuclear destruction. And I can't wait, man. Because you wicked ass niggas, man, that go back to the ancient world, that was a part of the 2/3 that was rebelling against Moses, man. They're gonna pay, man. In the time we living in now, man, by death and pain, man. Bring it up.
This is Amos 3:2. "You only have I known of all the families of the earth."
Who the Most High known through all the families of the earth? The Israelites, man. From you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. The Most High only knew the children of Israel, man. Yeah.
"Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities."
Therefore, that's why we're being punished right now for all our iniquities. Pursuant to Baruch chapter 3, verse 8, we are yet to stay in that captivity, man.
Hurricanes too.
And through their hurricanes, earthquakes, being cut down by police. Jake, like the priest said, is simple as hell, man. And there's no remedy for your wickedness, man. The only remedy for your wickedness is death. Is death. Is death.
I got one more verse though on this, but
Make it up.
All right, this is 2 Ezra 7, verse 61. "That there should not be such heaviness in their destruction as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation."
See, read it again one more time.
Yeah. This is 2 Ezra 7 and 61. It says that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction.
Hold on. There should be not much heaviness in the destruction of the 2/3 of our people that's wicked as hell, that like to be homosexuals, They like to be transgenders. They like to be lesbians. They like to be gang-banging drug dealers. They like to be adulterers. Read.
As shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
As shall be joy unto them that shall be persuaded to salvation. Who's that? That's going to be persuaded to salvation? The 1/3, man. The governing body, the elect, man. Can't get around it. There's more, bro?
That was it.
Bring it up, bro.
This is 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. If my people, and I emphasize if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Read it again. Read it again, bro.
All right. This is 2 Chronicles 7 and 14. If my people, which are called by my name,
which are the Israelites, or you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, yeah,
shall humble themselves,
shall humble yourselves, man. Read.
and pray and seek my face,
And shall humble yourselves and pray and seek Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and seek the face of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Read.
and turn from their wicked ways,
How you going to turn from your wicked ways? Stop committing adultery. Stop being gangbangers. Stop eating pork. Stop eating shrimp. Obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, man. With your whole heart, man. Which is your mind. Read.
then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin
Then will the Most High hear your cries when you cry unto Him, man, because you're going to know His true name. Once you turn away from your wickedness and come into the knowledge of the truth, you're going to learn of the Lord Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shah, and you're going to be able to call on His name, and He's going to hear you. Read.
and will heal their land.
He's going to heal you. You see, if all the 2/3, along with the 1/3 of the children of Israel, will call on the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, the Most High, pursuant to the prayer that Solomon prayed in 1 Kings, man. The 8th chapter, He's going to hear our cries. He's going to deliver us, man. Read that right there, bro.
This is 1 Kings 8 and 33. When thy people Israel be smitten down before the enemy,
And we are smitten down before our enemy, which is the Edomites, man. The so-called white man. Read.
because they have sinned against thee.
Because we have sinned against the Most High by worshiping other deities. That's why we're in the situation we're in right now. And that's why we are all fucked up in the head right now, man. Read.
And shall turn again to thee and confess thy name,
And shall turn again to the Most High Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and confess the name of Yahweh Shah. Read.
and pray and make supplication unto thee in this house.
And pray and make supplication unto Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, into His house. Then,
Verse 34. Then hear thou in heaven and forgive the sin of thy people Israel.
and then hear thou in heaven to my Yahweh, and begin and forgive the sins of our people, man. Which of thy people, which is Native Americans, you Negroes, and you Hispanics, man. Read.
And bring them again unto the land which thou givest unto their fathers.
And bring them again to the land which thou have given to our fathers. The reason why we're not in our land, because the Most High cast out of His sight. And His sight, going back to the Most High, have His eyes upon Israel, man. So, being that we was cast out of His sight, we was cast out of that land, man.
Can I make an observation, please?
Bring it up, bro.
During that time, Solomon spoke that. Did Israel ever do that?
Hell no.
Which is why what happened.
That's why we got
That's
cast out of that
why
land.
the kingdom was split.
During the time after that, right there, not too long after that prayer, the Babylonian ambassadors came and spied out the land of Israel. And what happened after that, man? Isaiah came and told them.
Hey, if Israel would have done that, Israel would have been in power, quote unquote, forever, so to speak.
But guess what?
But all Israel didn't do it, because why even the Most High he didn't have he had an elect back then.
But guess
He
what?
didn't want all the nation of Israel in anywhere. So for prophecy's sake, that had to happen.
But guess what? During the time of Isaiah than the time of Hezekiah,
Mm-hmm.
when the Babylonian king sent his ambassadors after years after Solomon died, after that prayer.
But it even tells you that they wasn't able to keep the Passover the way they were supposed to.
You know, and the Babylonians came and spied out the land, and Isaiah came and told them, "What have you done, man?" So they came and spied out the land. Now, and shortly after that, what happened to the kingdom of Israel, man? They got overthrown by the Babylonians, man.
That's right.
And the temple burned by Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. Read.
This is 2nd Esdras 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
And that's what happens to you niggas over in Texas and Houston, scourges for amendment, and you sticks over there in Puerto Rico, scourges for amendment. But guess what? You're not going to take heed to that, man, because you love your Chesapeake Bossier. You love your false deities. You love worshiping a cobblestone. You love worshiping Kemet. You love worshiping Chesapeake Bossier, man. See?
Verse 20. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
For all these things, for all the scourges of the earthquakes, the floods, going into FEMA camps, going into, tribulation, hardcore, when you can't feed your family, you're going to pray to Chesapeake Bossier. And when you pray, the image that comes into your head is a white Jesus, man. And that word Jesus, through the apostles, that word Jesus is a demon that you're worshiping. So when you worship Jesus, you're worshiping a demon.
It's a little
more than after you bring the truth, you can bring the joy. Okay. Bring it out.
It says, nor be always mindful for the scourges.
They ain't mindful of the scourges, man, that's being brought upon them. Because the scourges that's being brought upon them, you can't feed your children, have nowhere to go, no lights, have to worry about looters, people that's trying to rape you for that stink-ass box. You can't wash your ass now, so it stink. So now you're not mindful. You're not always mindful of the scourges. Them scourges that you're going through that's coming from Yahweh Shah, man. Because you have not worshipped the true living power. You worship a false deity called Chesapeake Bossier. Read, bro.
Yeah, and you mentioned prayer, but who they praying to? They praying to Caesar Borgia, or idol, the so-called white man. And also the Lord, He's not going to hear their prayer.
That's right.
So, quick precept of Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
Yahweh said He's going to go and return to His place to acknowledge their offense. What's their offenses, man? Worshiping these false deities, man. Worshiping these false gods, man. To this day, the children of Israel worship false deities. From you Negroes worshiping Allah, worshiping Chesapeake Bossier, you Dominicans worshiping Saint Barbara, or whatever the hell you worship, Buddha, whatever deity that meets your fancy. You have not. Read it again.
Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
You have not acknowledged your offense, man. You're still worshiping these deities to this day, man. To this very day, from the ancient world up until now, man. You have not learned. That's why you're getting fucked up in all the Caribbean islands, in Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic. You're next, man. You're not going to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shah. Or you proud ass fat ass bitches out there. You're going to receive your judgment. Read.
And seek my face.
You ain't seeking the Lord Yahweh face, man. You're seeking Chesapeake Bossier face, man. You're seeking Santa Maria, man. Worshiping, witchcraft, man. And all the rest of that shit you're into, man. That's why you're facing the calamities you're facing, man. And I'm glad, man.
Yeah, I got a little bit more, but you said that they are seeking, basically they're seeking other gods. And when you read the scriptures, you know that the God of Israel, Yahweh, He's a jealous power. So he doesn't like the fact that, His people is seeking other gods at the time of their affliction, the hurricanes and the various judgments that they go through. A little bit more, it says, in their affliction, they will seek me early.
They seeking the Most High. Those who going to seek the Most High early is only the elect, man. For the elect been afflicted, They're seeking the Most High early, but the rest of the 2/3, man, they're going to continue seeking Cesare Borgia, Allah, Serapis Christi's, St. Barbara, St. Guadalupe, and the rest of them false deities, man.
Let me get this real quick. This is Isaiah 42:17. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed that trust in graven images, that say to the molten images, ye are our gods.
That's right, man. All right? Because the Most High's not through, man. He's not through with you. All right? Most High got more things to come for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. 2/3 of you, mostly. All right? Because you're what does the scripture just say again? Read that one more time.
That ye shall be turned back, they shall be greatly ashamed.
You're going to be turned back. You're going to be greatly ashamed. Because what the brother just read in the previous scripture that the Most High said, I'll go to my place until they acknowledge their offense. All right? A lot of you niggas, other tribes, you don't acknowledge that you're offending the Most High. You don't acknowledge, all right? You don't consider that what you're doing is wicked, all right, against the Most High. All right? In turn, you're going to be put to shame. All right? And then your death. All right? Go ahead.
That trust in graven images.
You trust in graven images, man. The works of a man's hands. All right? Here it is, some man created, all right, this damn thing that you worship to be God, man. And that's totally fucking foolish. That is beyond fucking foolish, man. That's just utter, it's unbelievable how fucking stupid you niggas and spicks are, man. All right? You got damn botanicas every goddamn way. You can't tell me y'all ain't doing no damn witchcraft out there in Puerto Rico, man. Y'all motherfuckers out there be doing, what do they call it?
Santa Maria.
Santa Maria or Brujeria,
Brujeria,
right? Santeria.
Ask Brujeria to help you in your calamity, man.
All right?
Isn't that whole ass bitch to help you, Brujeria? I worship the Saint Guadalupe.
Fucking doing damn tarot card readings and shit. Fucking, doing tarot card readings and palm readings and shit. Being fucking soothsayers and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit of that movie Caught Up. That's a good ass movie.
Also, The Serpent in the Rainbow, man. It's a movie that came out in 1988 called The Serpent in the Rainbow, and it shows. And it shows.
Yeah, man, that's right.
The Serpent in the Rainbow. It's a movie that came out. It's called The Serpent in the Rainbow, and it shows how the Haitians and them Dominicans worship all kind of deities, man.
Demonic title, man.
Brujeria, they call it, man. I worship the god Brujeria. Let me see if that fucking bitch help you.
No, what they doing is worshiping demons, man.
And devils, man.
And they're worshiping left-hand side spirits, man. All right? Go ahead. Is that it?
That say to the molten images, ye are our gods.
See? And what is the result? Hurricane Maria. Hurricane Irma. Hurricane
7.1 earthquake. 8.1 earthquake. 6.1 earthquake.
And there's more to come. Alright? I got a scripture right here. Isaiah chapter 1. Verse, there's a lot of good stuff in here. But
it's
you know
good
what?
meat.
Man, I'm going to go to verse 21, man. Isaiah 1, verse 21. Says, how is the faithful city become a harlot? You fucking harlots, man.
You fucking... God damn.
Man. Now the Lord said, you a bunch of damn hoes, man. You're a bunch of whores, man. Hey, the Most High spoke to the prophet Ezekiel poetically, all right, about the northern and the southern kingdom, how he nicknamed them to be whores, man.
That's right.
See? Because you were supposed to be serving the Most High. You were supposed to, you only have one power. Here it is. The Most High said Judah got cities, the numbers of their cities is as their gods, man.
Well, I got a little more than...
And, of course, Ephraim, good.
I got a little more than Ezekiel chapter 21.
Let me finish this out, bro.
Come.
All right. How has the faithful city become a harlot? It was full of judgment, meaning the law, statutes, and commandments, righteousness lodged in it. But now, murderers. See?
Adulterers.
You got it.
It's all, yo, that shit is all fucking corrupt now, man. That's why in Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8, 20 verse 9, it says, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
Go on.
It says, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
Mm.
It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? And that's why you got a lot of motherfuckers at the party and bullshit.
That's all niggas. That's all the niggas are about. That's all niggas are about.
You see what's going on in
party
Puerto
at,
Rico. You see what's going on in Venezuela, in Brazil, Argentina, Greece. You see what's going on over there in Puerto. I'm saying in Mexico. That's a sword, man. That sword comes in many forms, man.
Yeah.
In a way of earthquakes, tornadoes, famine, a thirst of water. Hold on, it's a little more. It says, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished, which means the first means to make glitter, to polish. It says that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contendeth the rod of my son as every tree. Verse 11. And he that giveth, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give to the hand of the slayer. Who's the hand of the slayer? Esau. Pursuant to Psalm 17 and 13, man. Deliver me from the wicked, which is that sword. We know that Esau is the wicked and is the sword of the Most High, man. So it's given to the, it is furbished and it is sharpened and polished and given into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? Esau is the slayer, man. You know, that was what I'm saying.
Oh, that was it. What chapter is that?
Ezekiel 21 verse.
Oh no.
11.
There's more in there. You gotta
go
to verse
12.
Go to verse actually.
It says
no. It's later on, like towards the end. Go to verse 30 now.
Verse 30. Okay, come. It says Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 30. Shall I cause it to return into its seat?
Yeah, meaning the place where the sword is held. So the Most High ain't gonna turn it back. The so-called white man was created to have the sword. So he's going to use it. Most High ain't going to have the so-called white man have the sword and not use that bitch. Exactly.
That's right. A nuclear missile cannot go back into a silo. You're correct. It's like it, brother.
It's all right. Good.
Shall I cause it to return unto its seat? Saith the, I'm saying, it's like it says, shall I cause it to return unto its seat?
Right.
I will judge thee in the palace, in the place where thou was created, in the land of thy nativity.
Yeah, wherever you was born. Go ahead.
It says, and I will pour out my indignation upon thee.
Right, righteous anger. I brought this out, last week at the camp. When the result of indignation is a lot of death, a lot of killing.
Righteous anger, bro.
All right, righteous anger, man. Go ahead.
It says, and I will pour out my indignation upon thee. I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath, and deliver thee unto the hand of the brutish men.
Yeah, brutish meaning stupid. The so-called white man's a base man. But the Most High is going to use this stupid damn motherfucking base devil, this Edomite, to do these things. Go ahead.
And skillful to destroy. It
Read.
says, verse 32.
Oh, which brings to mind all of these, tactics and torture weapons and ways of killing people that these damn devils are obsessed with, and they've pretty much mastered through their weaponry. Okay, go ahead.
Thou shalt be fuel to the fire.
Damn. Goodness gracious.
And that's right there. It's straight to the point, man. You can't get around that. All you wicked ass niggas spits off of tomahawks is gonna be fuel to the fire.
Wow. And this is a scripture that really shows how the Most High is gonna wipe out you niggas, man.
It says, "Thy blood shall be in the midst of the land.
Here comes the clincher.
Thou shalt be no more remembered."
Damn. It said, "Thou shalt be no more remembered," man.
Then they gonna remember you niggas, you snakes, you niggas.
That's how bad the destruction is gonna be for them, bro.
That's right.
Read.
Some consider base men unto Esau, but Esau's really truly the base men, but they look at us as being the base men. That's why you 2/3 not gonna remember. It says, "Thou shalt be no more remembered, for I, the Lord, have spoken."
Man.
And that's plain to the point, bro. That's the end of the chapter.
I got
Let's
This is Proverbs 28:9, and this is you know, because you got Ephraim over there, you know, Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans over there praying, trying to figure out why the Most High is not answering their prayers. You know, they're over there praying to these idol, you know, false gods, and it says Proverbs 28:9, "He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination." So, you know, they're not hearkening on to the voice of the Lord. They're not trying to, you know, come back and praise the one of true power. So they're over there praying, and the Most High's like, yeah, you know, I'm not dealing with it.
And that's why they are fucked up in that situation over there. Not only in Puerto Rico, not only in Florida, not only in Texas, but you got Venezuela, you got Brazil, and anywhere where you got niggas and sticks and Native Americans dwelling, there's calamities coming upon them, man. And they can't escape them. Those are the curses pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 15, man. You can't get around that shit, man. I don't care how much you serve Baal, how much you serve false deities and false gods, man. You're not going to escape the curses of Yahweh by Yahweh Shah. It's impossible.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 29. "Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord?"
When the Most High visits you, man, it's not, "Hi, how you doing? Just wanted to see how you was doing. Just stopping by. Friendly neighborhood God, you know."
It's not going to happen.
You motherfucking, you know, hey, man. The scriptures say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High, man. All right, the Most High is a power to be feared, man.
That's right.
You don't provoke the Most High, all right, to anger and think that nothing's gonna happen to you. This is what's been happening to Israel from the jump, man. How much are you niggas? When are you niggas gonna really understand that? When you niggas gonna fucking, you know, grasp that right there, man? Okay? Exactly, 1 in 5, right? Why would you be stricken anymore? I wanted to read that through the Spirit. We can read it. Because that scripture reminded me of that, man. How much more you niggas, we went through slavery. We're on the fucking bottom. All right? We went through slavery, rape, rob, and murder. Man, fucking all kinds of wickedness, atrocities done into our people. Treated like shit of shit. All right? The lowest of the low. Last hired, first fired. % for the fee got cut. Read that again, Op.
This is Jeremiah 5 and 29. "Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord?"
Yeah, the Most High when the Most High visits you, all right, it's not going to be nothing nice, friendly, all right, because the Lord has his eyes on you, man. It says his eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. The scriptures say the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding good and evil, man. All right? And that's why the scriptures say he's long-suffering, because he allows you, so to speak, to do what you're doing, but don't think there's not a recompense. There's not a repercussion for that. So that's what's been going on. All right? And now repercussion as a nation was slavery, being on the bottom, being raped, robbed, and murdered,
castrated,
being you know, all kinds of fucking shit, man. It is fucking, you know, it's fucking extremely, extremely vexing. All right, to even name all of the shit that's been done. All right, but it's been done to us, man. All right. So the Most High, all right, is bringing a reckoning, man. All right, because all those things that was done is a payback for us. So a white man, or although he was used in that manner, all right, he's not going to get away with that, man. All right. So when the Lord visits you, man, it's nothing pretty, man. All right. That's why you niggas out there in Puerto Rico feeling it, niggas out there in South America, niggas out there in Central America, niggas out there in Texas, and all throughout wherever else there's calamities going on. All right. That's probably unbeknownst to the world. Okay. Go ahead.
Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
See, because the Most High said, choose life, all right, or choose death. And obviously, you niggas done chose death.
That's
You understand? I mean, hey, go ahead.
Verse 30, a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land.
Right.
31, the prophets prophesy falsely.
See? That's a very, very big deal, man. All right? You come in the name of the Lord speaking lies, man. Yeah, Gehenna, Nate, GOCC, all right? And all you other alphabet groups out there that's not teaching this doctrine the right way, all right? Playing around with the scriptures, man. Okay? Talking about the mark of the beast is the philosophy of Caesar Borgia, or an embargo and
Christianity.
Shit, stuff that is really, really pertinent and really important to understand and know in the times that we're in. You just want to play around with the scriptures.
John 3:16.
You know? And then you got these fucking fools, these plantation Christianity assholes, all right, coming against us, all right, trying to take our scriptures, the word that the Most High gave us, and try to make it seem like they got the understanding, which is very fucking annoying. All right, but you get the drift. All right, you come in the name of the Lord, supposedly, and you're not teaching the scriptures the right way. That's a horrible thing. Go ahead.
And the priests bear rule by their means.
Yeah, meaning not the Most High's means, your means. All right, you got this fucking idiot, this black bastard. He called himself Comforter, the Comfy. All right, in his fights, he got them. Last time I heard, fights. All right, I heard he had them niggas paying what, triple types, 30%, 20%, some ridiculous extortion amount of money.
I saw that fat bastard man to go fuck
Man,
off.
listen.
That's fucked up because he saw taxing 30 now.
Yeah.
30.
Man, I tell that fat bastard, who the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
That's a 60-40 ratio, bro.
But those are niggas that's caught up in that comfy doctrine bullshit. I'm just brainwashed. Comfy probably put a spell on them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know what, brother? It's true what you said that. Cause the dude at my job saying, nigga, Comfy's in the school finishing people's sentences and reading their minds and types of shit. Now, I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah. I've heard.
yeah, the magicians be doing shit like that, man.
I also heard that he wants people to pay 20% of the time.
Okay, so there you go. So
Let me tell you
he's been
something,
doing
man.
that shit.
Instead
That's
of
been going for a
10%,
minute.
according to the law, the law is 10% of your earnings, man.
What shit is that?
That's right.
See, but Comfy got that. He got that bewitching spirit over his followers, man. That he bewitched them and have them, you know, all in that MK Ultra mind bending, you know, state that that's going to give it. That's these total zombies and it's given to his will.
Well, check it out, brother. Through the Spirit, he's teaching rebellion. And what did the Most High say? All right, to Samuel, or what did the Most High have Samuel say to Saul? Said, for rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. You're teaching rebellion because he's calling himself, and I quote, I was in there, I wasn't in the ranks or nothing, but he calls himself apostle, chief, high priest. You go to Hebrews 3, let's see who's the apostle, chief, high priest, real quick. Let's Just real quick. Salaki, bro.
You already know what it is, but we just
Yeah, exactly. For edification. He calls himself apostle, chief, high priest. Keep that in mind.
3 and 1.
Yeah.
It says Hebrews 3 and 1. Wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, consider the apostle and high priest of our profession, Mashiach Yahushua.
But he has even more extravagant title than the Lord. Chief high priest, apostle, chief high priest.
So he's calling himself Yahweh Shah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what? Rebellion.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, rebellion. Exactly, it's the same thing.
Black, fat, overweight. I don't know, man. What you call that
It was a
nigga?
little more in Jeremiah. Just a little bit more.
All right, brother. Yeah.
It said, and my people love to have it so.
Love to have it so, man.
Yeah, they love to worship idols, man. They sacrifice food to them, give them food and money and water, and just be, I'm saying, while they give it to idolatry, man. That's the people that the Most High talking about, the 1/3 of the children of Israel, man. Not the governing body, the elect, but the 1/3, man. Read, bro.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 18. It's like, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add on to these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
And how you add on to the words that's included in this book, man? John 3:16 is the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is Christianity. An embargo.
666 men.
666 men.
Oh, wow.
The spirit is with the spirit of the Most High in the belly. All kind of madness, man. That's added on to the word, man. Read, bro.
Earth is flat. Yeah, that's
The
right.
earth is flat.
That's an actual
It's a doctrine, man.
serious thing that niggas believe.
Because Esau got that shit on the internet, and the simple
It's bypass
believeth
Isaiah, right?
the simple believeth every word, man. And that's you simple-minded ass Negroes that smash the daily bread because they're pointing of Israelites, man.
You got niggas saying, you got a nigga out there in Chicago talking about some. You got niggas calling some Israelites talking about we live on a fucking beach ball. You serious, man?
I know that rapper B.O.B. He got a fund for $200,000 to prove that the earth is flat.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something, man.
He got
He's
20
not-
G's for that?
200.
200? He's not gonna.
To prove that the earth is
What he
flat.
did was he bent over and let them fucking crackers go up in his butthole. Because he's not gonna prove that the earth is flat, man. He bent over and let them old ass crackers go up in his butthole for that 250 G's, man. What he got, man?
I got a quick precept.
Hold on, let him finish that out, man.
It says, verse 19 now, and if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book.
How can you take away the words of the prophecy of the Most High, man? By denying that the Alpha the microchip is the mark of the beast. First and foremost, by going contrary, man, to the words of this book, I'm saying, the words of the prophecies, man, that's written in this book, man.
Yeah, one of the main things they take away from this book is the name Yahushua.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
The name of the Most High, man,
That's very
which is
right.
Yahweh, and the son name is Yahweh Shah, man. So you can't get around that, man.
And to show you how fucking retarded, alright, and non-spiritual, of course, they are. If you was to understand, nobody back 2,000 years ago even had the name Jesus. There was nobody walking around during that time with the name Jesus.
King Jay's only 5.
Thank
The
you.
Apostle Tahar came out.
Thank you.
The
Jay's only
Apostle
500 years old.
Tahar, and the Apostle Tahar said that name Jesus is a demon, man.
That's what they're putting on.
Yeah, it invokes spirits.
He invoked that spirit of that demon.
So you say Jesus, what comes up in your head? Automatically. That white fucking image, man. That.
But when you say Yahweh Shah, you get an image of a black man, you know, with a sword, and looking real austere, man. But when you get that word Jesus, you get a flaming homosexual looking ass man.
Yeah.
What he got on? Mascara on his eyes.
Yeah.
Blonde hair and blue eyes, man, looking all sweet about himself, man. And then austere about that fucking image, man. But you niggas that worship that shit, man. God loves everybody, giving flowers and candy and fruits up to everybody, man. Where's that in the scriptures, man?
And it's fucking crazy because you actually got Israelite groups out there, IUIC, that what do they call it? Strongly insist that you use the name Jesus Christ.
And look at Sakabi, the second in the command of Sakabi, saying Jesus Christ and all that, man. And the apostle Gabar kept on correcting him, man. And the response that he
no reason you should be
Sakabi saying Jesus Christ.
Yeah. These people don't understand that everything has a force behind it.
Yo, that nigga Sakabi, man, is a fucking clown, man.
We know that.
He ain't nothing but a 6'3" clown, man, with long hair and a beard, man. You're a weirdo.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. That's the actual definition of a weirdo. You look it up. It's on etymology, man. I'm not lying. But look it up.
Look at the word weirdo. A man with a beard and long hair.
That's true.
You're a fucking weirdo, man.
Brother, we have to push out that word. No, bro.
This is Acts 5:40. And to him they agreed that when they had called the apostles and beaten them.
You gotta beat up, bro. You gotta beat up, bro. So you probably can't hear you. You gotta beat up loud.
Speak up, bro.
This is Acts chapter 5, verse 40. And to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahushua.
They agreed to Nicodemus, right? Because what? You know, there was an uproar. You know what I'm saying? And people were fighting them, and then then he had part them between, split them asunder, and said, "Listen, man." He gave accounts of different men that tried to start their little upstart shit. You know what I'm saying? The equivalent of like Black Panthers or NCAAP groups and such. Sakari, all right? Because Sakari was an actual group of fucking carnal men.
Zealots.
Zealots. They were disbanded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Listen, man, if these guys are like that, then that's gonna happen to them. But if they have the Most High, this council will not come to naught." So they was like, "I bet, fine." And even after that, they still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got carnal, man. But
Niggas.
look how the prophets felt about it. Go ahead.
And let them go. Verse 41. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name.
Yes. They felt like they was the men of old, man. Like, yo, they feel like Jeremiah and these guys, you getting beat up for this word. They felt good about it, man. You know what I'm saying?
They loved it.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of
more, right?
Yeah, go ahead, read that. Verse 42, and daily in the temple and in every house they cease not to teach and preach Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, so, even after all that, prophets were like, "Listen, nigga, fuck you. We still gonna teach this name." You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But you got such groups like Sakabi, and you got a lot of women, a lot of nigga women that follow Sakabi and watch their videos, think that they teach some kind of truth because they going up against the Apostle Tahar. So that's the only reason why they're watching and supporting Sakabi, because they're going up against the Apostle Tahar.
Well, I'll say this: that's not a good sign.
And
exactly, you have a bunch of fucking women following you in the front.
And then, like I said, like the priest said, it's not a good sign that you have a lot of nigger women following you, supporting you because you're going up against the Apostle Tahar. You're gonna find out, Sakabi, you ain't right. Al-Azhar, Al-Azay, you came to the camp and you called the Apostle Tahar motherfucker, man. You the motherfucker, man. And if I would have got carnal, man, I would have put something together on you, because you can't do nothing against me, man. I can tell you soft, man.
Right.
I would have put something together against you, man. I'm not getting carnal, bro. But I would have put something together against you, man.
You a disrespectful ass nigga.
You disrespectful punk motherfucker, man. Your long hair, man. I would have grabbed you by your fucking long hair and put something together against you, man.
Nigga, he said, you said, if you're watching this, man, you know how we come, man. You said the streets are your foundation. You fucking nigga, man.
Your foundation.
You have nothing in the Most High, man, in His Son, man. So just go back to the streets. Go back to your foundation. What the hell are you doing talking about this Israelite thing, man?
Keep the dashiki on, and keep the nigga women in your corner, man. So fuck you, man.
He's proud. You know the Israelites had put together that video against you. And the apostles did that through the Spirit to see what you was going to do. If you would have responded, we know you were a demon. If you would have fallen back, we would say, okay, this guy's sincere.
Yeah.
And of course, you responded.
Responded.
Because you have your little dashiki on, trying to look all
Israelite, you wearing a damn
a
dashiki?
dashiki, bro.
First of all,
With your long hair,
He's a Nazarite, brother.
with your long hair,
nah,
looking all effeminate, looking like a weirdo, trying to look all righteous, the chief priest. You ain't no chief goddamn, you the chief priest of wickedness, man. Come on, man, I got no respect for you, man. That shit you said about the apostle, man, and this motherfucker here, you should have got dealt with, man, then and there, man, but we don't get caught up.
Most High's going to
Yeah,
deal with
Most
it.
High's gonna deal with it.
Most High is dealing with him.
This is 1 John 3:23. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of his son, Yahweh Shai.
That's a commandment. Commandment.
1 John 3:23.
Okay. A commandment that you teach
3:23.
the name of Hamashiach, Yahushua. You understand that? That's a commandment. It's not a fly by night, maybe or sometimes. No, it's a commandment.
It's not if you want.
If you want to, and here and there, or suggest throughout Wise Waters bilingual suggestion. You know what I'm saying? No, that was a commandment. Go ahead.
And love one another as he gave us commandment.
Yeah, it's fulfillment of the law. All right.
Man, you niggas is so fucked up, man, in the head, man. The most I'm gonna judge a lot of you niggas, man, that claim to be Israel, man.
That's all they do, brother. They just claim.
Yeah.
They just claim.
You claim you Israel, but you're not teaching the right doctrines, man. You're looking for fame. You're looking for internet fame, man.
Yeah, I probably agree, brother.
You put under the dashiki, man.
Word.
I could easily be taken out on the internet.
Hell yeah.
You put
What
on
else
the,
did you debate with those guys, man?
you put on the dashiki
You only
in
use
bed
good company
with the House of Consciousness, man. You in bed with the House of Consciousness, man. Come on, man. You simple-minded, man. You ain't no man of the Lord, man. You simple-minded,
You know,
man.
the problem is the apostle, the boss said it so right. You niggas learn 2-3 scriptures and you think you on some fucking level, man.
Right.
Now the apostle, when he made that statement, he said he woke up in 1990, right? I got this truth in 2010, and I thought of like, damn, a little baby and a 20-year-old man. It kind of just sunk in, like, damn, like that's how it is. Like you gotta kind of look at it that way, like, yo, you just are still a little kid, man.
Harvey's nothing but a widow with a long hair in the bed, bro. That know a few scriptures that think he's somebody. That's all he is, man. He ain't nobody, man. You soft, nigga. I could tell, man. And I ain't getting calm, bro. I could tell. I look you right in your eyes, man. And you couldn't look me in my eyes. You said I put the dirt in your eyes, man, that day. You came to the camp. And you couldn't look me in my eyes, man. You know why? You soft, nigga.
I got a quick question. When we saw a long-haired weirdo. 1 Corinthians 11 and 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto
It's
him?
a shame with you, but you can't be a Nazarite, man. You can't be a Nazarite, but yet, when you go to the Passover, you have to shave your head off, man.
Yeah. Which he does.
Shame. It's the equivalent of a woman having a beard. It's a fucking
Oh,
shame, bro.
nowadays, man, you got a lot of women with beards, man. You got more women. You got women with more hair on their lips than I got on my head, man. You got women out there, mainly the Latin tribes, with more hair on their lips and their chin than I got on my head.
Me too. You got some bitches that got more hair on their arms than you got.
Yeah.
They make my shit look crazy. These fucking females now out here.
With more hair on their lip and their chin. They got more hair than I got on, I'm saying, than I got on my head. I can't say my face, man, because they ain't got that much hair on their face, man. They ain't got that much hair on their head. But they got much hair on their lips that they, on their top lip that I got on my head, man. Too much you Latin tribes, man, and you nigga women, man. Hair on your chin, hair on your fucking lips, looking like a man with sideburns and goatees.
Hey, brothers that's just coming in the truth, man. You have that long hair, you gotta go, man.
Yeah, cut that
I mean,
shit.
yeah, it takes time to kind of, but eventually, brother, hey, man, you gotta cut that shit off, man. Because long hair,
that long braid stuff.
Yeah.
Nah.
Long hair.
Don't let your hair get past your fucking shoulders, man.
Long hair represents rebellion.
Just letting you know because that's what the scriptures say. All right.
But you niggas don't know nothing, man. All you niggas know is rebellion, man, and the worshiping of idols and the worship of women, man.
And you know a lot of Ephraimites too have long hair.
Yeah, that's true.
With their little man buns and shit, man.
They take part in that shit, man.
Little man bun ass niggas.
What the hell is a man bun in the first place? That's a female fucking hair.
That's
hair
Esau.
fucking style.
That's Esau in this
There's no fucking
terminology.
such thing as a man bun.
They put in little beads. I remember that
That's
shit.
Esau in this terminology. A man bun.
No, brother, they'll braid it. They'll braid their hair and they have like red, white, blue beads and shit. And shit be swinging from left to right.
That's now they don't want to step further. Now they got a little bun like women. You got Esau saying a man bun.
Yeah, like today when I was at work, I was confused. I seen was a man pushing a stroller, but I didn't know because at first I seen like long hair down to their back. So I assume I'm like, is this a chick with a facial hair pushing a stroller? And I'm like, oh, that's a dude. I'm like, why is everybody walking to his butt? What the hell's going on?
That's because
that's rebellion.
this whole society is upside down. The women want to be men, and the men want to be women, man.
You shouldn't be pushing no fucking stroller.
You got effeminate men out there
with long hair,
with their pants hang up their ass with long hair with man buns.
Niggas be doing their nails good now, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Getting their eyebrows done, looking like straight hoe ass niggas.
Hoe ass niggas.
Stay at home dads.
Stay at home. Yeah, you got niggas with the baby holder and the
yeah, that's right. You got these bitches. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm out there swinging my funky ass, sucking dick and getting fucked while my husband home watching my baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You crazy nigga?
Rebellion.
That's why you fucking bitches are going through hell over in the Caribbean, going through hell in Florida, going through hell in Houston, Texas, and going through hell in Port of Riches.
Where the riches at, though?
Fuckers coming soon.
It's called Port of Riches, but where your riches at, man?
You ain't got no riches. The only riches you going through is rich in fucking hell.
Hey man, bro said get their hair done instead of a cut. Yeah, that shit's getting kind of feminine, man. Listen, I haven't been in a barbershop in a long fucking time. You know why? Niggas is in a chair for 2 hours, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a fucking man. Get in the chair, shave this shit off and bounce, man.
That's right.
That's all fucking vain,
What
bro.
they're gonna do is
in the mirror.
Vain fellow.
they in the chair, getting their hair done, getting their eyes shaped up,
Yeah.
their beard shaped up, their fingernails done, so they can go into them clubs and get popped in their fucking cooler. And that's what's going on with you niggas out there, man. You spicks, you niggas, and you Uncle Tomahawks, man. You're all these feminists, man. And there's no place for you effeminate niggas in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
I got a precept actually. 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most
Who's
High?
the unrighteous?
Niggas are wearing weaves now.
That's old, brother. I heard Nathaniel did that. That nigga, he would braid his hair and put weaves to make it even longer, man.
Yeah.
When he was, that's what he was a guy at.
Yeah. Back in the days, yeah.
He was so old too.
Yeah, that's all effeminate. That's all effeminate. Niggas getting weaves. All right, niggas getting their hair and sitting in the damn barbershop for 2.5 hours.
Getting their toenails
Niggas
done.
getting fucking pedicures and manicures.
Yeah, facts.
That's all effeminate, man.
But these women I hate, then, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why in single parent
You
homes
take it from
where the woman is raising a man, them niggas is straight hold out, man.
Take advice from a bitch.
Them niggas is still in a single parent home, man, where you got the fucking nigga and the spick woman raising their kids. Them niggas is hold the fuck out, man. Homos, man.
Sensitive side.
Man, emotional, man. But no father in the house. I don't need a man. I'm an independent nigga woman. I'm an independent spick woman. But guess what? Your son is an independent homosexual.
Hey man, a woman can't raise a man, bro. That's just a woman.
Neither could a man raise a woman.
Nah, you know,
A man do not know how to raise a woman, but you know what I'm saying? There's certain things he, I'm saying, in this society.
A man can raise his daughter.
Yeah, he can, man.
But a woman can't raise a man.
In the ancient world, but not in this society here because they're going to rebel against you. In the ancient world, a man could raise his woman, raise his daughter. But in the society we living in now, It's impossible. They're going to rebel against you. It's like they're going to rebel against you. Man.
Beards.
Oh yeah, they tattooing and they tattooing their beards and
They're even painting it.
they're painting it.
Man, let's see some niggas that, let's see effeminate niggas, man, they're trying to appear manly, but on a down low, they bending over, another man is popping them, and they growing like a woman. So that's why they get these fake beards on, man. You can't fool me, man.
You know what? You know what? Warsaw, a nigga had put together a video that said sucking dick ain't gay, man.
What?
Brother, that shit was on Warsaw, brother.
What the fuck?
Oh man.
So,
And you got this rapper named Young Jock putting on the dress, looking like Fantasia.
nigga said he had to man up to put on the dress.
Man, let me tell you
something.
something, man. You niggas are fucking effeminate, hoe-ass niggas, man.
What's up, gonna kill y'all?
And who raised Young Jock? I guarantee he had no father in his house. I guarantee his mama raised him. He ain't had no father.
Or if he did, he grew up to be a fucking degenerate.
Or if he did, his father was a henpeck. If he did, his father was henpeck. Taking orders
I don't
from
know
his
that dude personally, but I'm gonna say for the record, if he did, and he still grew up to be a complete fucking demon.
If he did, his father was henpeck.
You know?
And taking orders from his moms.
Yeah.
So you still henpeck, man, for being a whole ass nigga.
I don't know the man personally, or maybe his father disowned him. I don't know. Who knows?
Because you had on the dress, man.
Yeah. I know. I was
Just
just
more.
It's 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the heavenly Father? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate.
That's pretty much, that sums up faggots and lesbians in one big
metro.
transgender and all that shit.
Niggas wearing pink. Yo, another thing too. Yo, everything has a vibration. Like if you saw a dog walking and had a pink leash, you would assume it's a female dog.
That's right.
So why the fuck would you be wearing pink clothing, man?
That's right.
They fagged out, man.
They actually did a test on that where a mom had left a pink hat and was like, "Have you seen my son's hat?" The fucking pink hat was right on the floor. Everybody was looking at her because the pink hat is associated with a little girl.
See that shit?
And they put the fucking pink hat and put on. So it's the same thing. You niggas is wearing, thinking they fresh wearing like these blue shorts. You be seeing that shit in the city. No, pardon me. Pink shorts with a blue shirt.
Pink shorts. With pink boxes with their pants hanging up their ass and shit.
Pink, neon pink sneakers.
Even that one time, rapper Cameron tried to make
fucking
pink popping. Like,
he
he had the pink mink,
You know what, brother? That
pink
shit,
Lamborghini.
at the time, that shit was popping because I remember niggas in the school had the pink 12s on, man. The pink
I'm saying,
12s on.
he was the first fucking nigga to come up with that pink shit. And guess who told him to do that, man? They at least told him to bring that vibration out, man. Wear pink.
Pink
With
fur
that whole,
coat.
with that whole.
Wear pink fur coat. Wear pink.
Yeah.
Real niggas wear
Ain't no real man gonna wear pink, man. You was a real nigga that was getting. You was a real homosexual getting fucked in your wife by the elites, man. Them old ass white men was going up in your butt cheeks and they told you to wear pink to gather more niggas, simple minded like you, to take it like butthole. And that's exactly what happened, man.
Pink is feminine, man. Pink is like the inside of a girl's pussy. That's what I think. Pink pussy.
That's right.
Pink on the inside,
That's
nigga.
very right.
Alright. So, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with
You
mankind.
fucking faggots, man. I'm gonna say this too, man. If you
Yeah,
laying down with
Cameron.
transgenders, you're a faggot too, man. Right? And if you putting your dick in your woman's ass, you are a faggot. Because that is sodomy, man. That's an exit and an entrance.
That's right. Let me tell you something, man. And I think Cameron, on all this tough talk, is a goddamn homo. I don't care what you say. All these rappers, their niggas bent over for your contract, man. I don't care what you say. You can't convince me otherwise, man. Well, I don't care if you doing that fucking trap talk. Or you was back in
having convulsions.
Or you was back in the 90s doing that cream cash move that we young niggas took it in your ass and your sub cock, man.
Prodigy.
So I don't want to
Now
hear
you
that
a
shit,
dead
man.
nigga with sickle cell. How about that?
And now, all you rappers that's humble, you verse that shit. I suck dick, come on, man.
Future. Oh yeah.
They had a debate.
Yo,
about
Kodak Black called him out on it, man. Only time I feel alive when I taste dick. That's what the nigga said, man.
That's what he said.
When you taste another man's jism in your mouth, man, so tell you feel alive. That's another man's jism
Brother, that's enough of that shit.
And Jism,
Brother, that's enough of that. We don't want to hear
Scripture.
That's enough of that
fucking wicked ass niggas, man. You wicked.
Majority of those industry guys, the ones that are head of it, they're all sodomites. Majority of them, like the Interscope and all of those top companies. Majority of those Edomites, they're sodomites. So they push that vibration to the rappers, and they tell them, listen, you want to do this, you got to do that. And that's the way it works. I got 10. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Heavenly Father.
Beautiful.
That's just that, man.
It's Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doing witness against them.
Oh man, I love that scripture. You know why? Because that lets you know that who it's talking about. Because what? Esau be a faggot and he put a suit on. Jake is the only one fucking sashaying down the street doing front flips, back flips. They want everybody, they go extra mile, let you know that they're a faggot. They gotta put a switch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's to show their confidence, man. When they pants up their ass. Even if they try to act thuggish, man. You wearing your pants up your ass showing your butt cheeks, man.
That
You
go back
are-
to jail.
Nah, no, that's some shit that it's called sagging, whatever you want to call it, man. To show your confidence, dog, what is against you, man. And it's showing you a faggot, man, by doing that shit, man. Who gonna show their butt cheeks, man? Either you gonna show your fucking cock, man. But you niggas don't show your cock, you show your fucking ass. Y'all wanna, I don't know, man.
Hey man, you're not supposed to show any naked part of your body, man. 'Cause that's in the scriptures, man. You're not supposed to look upon another man's nakedness, man.
And that's wickedness. Let's show you that Esau have you niggas all fucked up in the head, man. The so-called white man got all you niggas fucked up in the head, man. You're worldly, you want to be a part of this rap industry, you want to be a part of Hollywood.
They show you that in that cartoon, the Boondocks, man, with Gangstalicious, man.
Yeah.
He was making clothes like pearl necklaces,
Fucking
long shirts with the
and little
butthole.
Riley was wearing dresses and purses and shit.
Long shirts with the butthole cut out. Now, you might laugh at that, but now you have Kanye got niggas wearing skirts. Now they got this new shirt that they're like, instead of being like a shirt like this, it's like a fucking dress, man.
It's like a shirt dress.
It's like a fucking shirt
You
dress.
got Young Thug wearing fucking dresses and shit.
Has to be long.
And these niggas is wearing these kind of chains that just wrap around their neck like a, you know, the shit don't swing.
Yeah.
They don't swing. The shit, niggas wearing chokers, chains, man.
God damn.
And this is a new trend because I see the Migos doing that shit. Little Uzi, Yachty, all these niggas wearing choke necklaces.
Why everybody call themselves little?
They fuck that shit.
All these rappers call themselves either young or little.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you're young, little, or big and short, nigga. You still a faggot, man.
Young Uzi, Little Dolph.
Yeah.
Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doing witness against them. And they declared their sin as Sodom.
They declare that somebody that Jude 6 shot. They declare their sin as Sodom, man. Because that's the number one thing amongst 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Why you're gonna get judged? Because you're lusting after your own flesh, man.
They hide it not. Woe unto
They
their
hide it
soul.
not. They hide it not, brother.
I don't know.
Hey, they hide it not because you got the faggot crackers down on Wall Street. They hide it. They do a good job of hiding it, man. You got them, the so-called Catholic priests. They being full-blown faggots behind the scenes. When it comes to Israel, man, Israel is the main ones, man, that got TV shows and going extra hard with this
Yeah,
faggot shit,
fucking
man.
Frida, that faggot
Frida, a fucking 6'5", 250-pound faggot named Big Frida wearing a fucking blonde wig, man, like a nigga woman, man.
Magic Johnson's son. Because when you think when you hear 6'5" faggot, that's what pops in your head. Magic Johnson's son, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, woe unto their soul. For they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah, and hey, the brother's gonna bring it out in Jude, man. Right, the 6th chapter. That's why the 6th verse. Well, that's why great judgment is gonna befall America, man. And every week we go out there, and I love condemning you faggots and lesbians. Hey, brother, I do it out of spite, if you will, because if I see somebody, I say, God's gonna kill faggots, because I know it's gonna resonate their spirit, right? So they know it's true. Leviticus 20 and 13 is they can't. No matter how many different versions of the scriptures you get, when you go back to the root, man, it says clearly that a faggot should be put to death, man.
That's right. Romans chapter 1 and verse 24, 25 on down.
Yeah. Hey,
Talks about.
bring out Judah.
This is Jude chapter verse 6, and the angels which. Oh, you want verse 7?
Yeah.
6, 7.
Start to 6, 7 here.
All right. Start at 6.
Right.
And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation,
That's going into us right here. Go ahead.
he had reserved into everlasting chains,
That's going into these bodies.
unto darkness, unto the day, unto the judgment of the great day.
That's talking about when the nuclear missiles come in, Yahweh shall return. Verse 7 now, right?
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, and the cities about them in like manner.
Brother, somebody please get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 9. Because you got to understand, the Most High judged people as a whole. And you got it?
14 verse 9. Right?
14 verse 9. Because you got to realize that the Most High has been judging you proud fuck spirits since the time of Noah. Read that out.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto the Most High.
Try 6.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 6. For in the old time also when the proud giants.
Wait a minute. In old times when the proud giants.
Right.
So even back then, them proud fucking spirits, all right, was walking the earth, man, doing their own lust, don't want to listen to the Lord. When I say listen to the Lord, I mean listen to Noah. All right, pursuant to 1 Samuel chapter 9, verse 9, he was a prophet, was a seer, was the voice of the Lord, man. So read that from the top, 14 and 6.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 6. For in the old time also when the proud giants perished.
Perish, man. We just brought out the lofty looks. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50, man. For the pride, Most High hates pride because what? It comes right before destruction, man.
That's right.
So them proud giants back then, during the time of Noah, right? They might have whatever the fuck they were doing, man. Not taking them serious. Ain't no way no water's gonna come from the sky. The same thing's happening now, man. You proud giants are here walking on the planet Earth, man. Some same wicked proud spirits. Go ahead.
The hope of the world governed by thy hand escaped in a weak vessel.
Yeah, that weak vessel is talking about the ship that was created, man. All right?
Oh.
The ark. All right? So the Most High delivered on 8 souls, man. Look at that. So that shows you the type of man the Most High is, man. All right? When he's ready to visit, the visit is really an understatement, man.
Out of the whole world, man, which is fucking millions of people, man. The Most High only delivered 8 souls, man.
Yeah. And that's how come on the planet Earth right now, you have 7 billion, man. You never had this much people on the population. There's never been this much people on the population of the Earth. Why is that? Because now, all those lifetimes you niggas and scoffed at the prophets, killed prophets, all types of bullshit. The Most High is gathering you all up right now, man. All 7 billion of you, all 8 billion, however amount of souls, the Most High is gathering you up right.
9 billion, whatever the fuck you are.
Kind of gathering up right now for that great judgment, man. That second death.
And that great judgment is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12.
Yeah, that's right. Finish it up, brother.
It says, and left to all ages a seed of generation.
Yeah, so the Most High, pretty much hit the reset button. We watch the Matrix. The Matrix has to get reset. And we was bringing that out of that camp. We was bringing this out of that camp, man. All right, because what? If something is malfunctioning, the first thing you do is reset it. So that's the same thing with you niggas. You can't be made right. You can't be fixed. So the Most High, you know what? I gotta push the reset button. Well, get the reset button. Malachi 4:1. That's a reset button.
Can I get a quick scripture?
Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 1 and 9.
All right.
It says, except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Who's that very small remnant? That's going into the elect, man.
That's right.
All right, because if the elect wasn't around, all Israel would be done away with, man. All right, because 2/3 of you niggas can't get right again. You got to get reset. There's a problem. There's a fucked up malfunction in your programming, man. All right, so the Most High is gonna hit a reset button in the form of thermonuclear missiles that the priest mentioned, Zechariah 14 and 12, and Malachi 4:1. We'll drop it.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
The day come that's gonna burn in the oven. Don't think about your oven in the stove where you gotta wait hours and shit to bake a turkey. Nah, man. Think about that ancient world oven when shit was burnt like that, man.
That's right.
That's how y'all gonna be, man. Hey, the brother just said it, man. They few, Go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, all that do wicked.
See them proud giants? Them proud giants like with gargling water. wow, Farid Noah, Brooklyn died and shit. Them same proud spirits is back today, man. They about to get. They drowned the water. Now they gonna drown in fire, man.
Trying to swim down in the water.
What, brother?
Frantic.
Hey, a lot of you too is getting devoured by them sea creatures, man. Using extrapolation, go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be stubble, man. Dust. Hey, when the scripture says Lot's wife was turned to a pillar of salt, what does that mean? When something gets completely dehydrated, like our bodies, all that is left is salt. And for you to do that, you need concentrated fire, man. And we know it's not talking about no regular flames, because pursuant to Zechariah 14:12, it says their flesh shall consume while they stand.
Yeah.
If I'm burning somebody with a flamethrower, they're going to hit their knees.
That's right.
No, when you on your motherfucking feet, that's when your tongue, everything going to consume, man. And again, that's thermonuclear destruction, man.
You can't get around it.
That's that reset button for you niggas, man.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts.
Yep, and hey, that day is going to burn y'all people up, and it's not going to leave, well, finish that part up, leave them what? Root no branch?
I gotta finish it. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Twofold. Not a blade of grass is gonna grow here, right? And it's not gonna leave you any progenitors, man. Because what? Yahushua is called the root of David, meaning lineage, offspring. So there's not gonna be no grandparents. Oh, pardon me. There's a scripture in Revelation 18 chapter when it says that none shall escape. See if you can find that, because
First Thessalonians? What are you talking
no, it's in Revelation the 18th chapter.
Oh.
When it talks about the mountains, and then it tells you that none shall escape going into the nuclear missiles, because you got dumb fucking people out here thinking they're gonna have bunker busters and they're gonna hide in shelters and such. Hell no, man. When these nuclear missiles come, ain't gonna be no escaping from it, man.
That's right.
Right? The only way you're gonna escape out of this destruction is via the chariots, man.
That's it.
All right. Anybody find out Revelation the 18th chapter?
I got you.
Go ahead, huh?
This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction.
Brother, I put that on the comment board.
Oh, this is good. It says, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So, somebody that's prideful, that's the beginning of their destruction. Just like how the brother said, going back, to the flood, and even right now, these people that's proud right now, these Americans, are going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, because of your great pride. And the Most High, he hates a prideful spirit.
I got something. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Going into the reset button that the priest was going into. The end of this time. Like the scripture said, Esau is the end of the world, which is talking about an age of time. Alright? And the beginning of the immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up. And that's going into the kingdom of heaven. Alright? Because after those thermonuclear missiles hit, the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on the earth, starting with Yahushua and the 144,000 that are elect.
The kingdom of Yahushua, you will.
Done.
We're going to begin to wind this down, and we're going to bring out some more scriptures. You know what I'm saying? After that, we're going to,
I'll bring this out. Jeremiah 42 and 17. So shall it be with all the men that set their faces to go into Egypt to sojourn there. They shall die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape.
And that, it's like if you fast forward to nowadays, man, all those that were sojourn in the land of America, man, and follow the ways of Esau, man. Because back then, the Israelites wanted to go into Egypt to follow the ways of the Hamites, man. Because the Hamites could be able to deliver them and save them because they were in power at that time. But now, you fast forward to this day and age, Esau, which is following the ways of the Hamites, they ain't power. And you got these niggas Hispanics and Native Americans, so-called, the Israelites, they are following the ways of Esau, man. Yeah,
and none of them shall remain or escape from the evil that I will bring upon them.
And none of these niggas, spicks, and Native Americans shall escape from the evil that Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, is going to bring upon them. Just like them spicks is not escaping the judgment and the evils that Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah is bringing upon them in that land they call Port of Riches. And over there in Florida, and in Houston, Texas, and in Burma, and in Dominica, and any other island that the Most High had his whirlwind, because he had his way in the whirlwind, destroyed. Fucking people are sweet. They don't know the laws of the Most High. They don't really know the ways of the Most High. That's why they got taken in that trap. Huh?
That's only 5.
I got 3 seconds. That's all? Yeah, because you mentioned the storms, right? This is Psalms 83 and 15. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm.
What's a tempest? A storm, man. A whirlwind, man. A hurricane, a tornado. That's a tempest, man. And so what else?
Verse 16, fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Lord.
Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, which is Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, O Lord. But they're not going to seek the Lord of the Most High. That's why they're ashamed. That's why they're being put through the adversity they're being put through, man. They're not seeking the name of the Lord. They're seeking, oh, sweet meat, Jesus. Oh, sweet Guadalupe. Oh, sweet Santa Barbara, whatever you call it, please help me, deliver me. The Most High ain't hearing that shit. Fucking Santa Barbara, Guadalupe, Cesare Borgia. The Most High ain't dealing with them idols, man. Those are idols made by the hands of men. Read.
Verse 17, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish.
That's why they confounded and troubled, and they put to shame. And you got a lot of old hoes over there perishing, a lot of old ass niggas over there perishing, a lot of young hoes, a lot of young niggas, a lot of kids, they all perishing, man. Through the lack of hunger, which is the lack of bread, the lack of water, which is thirst, and any other tragedy that comes upon the wicked ass people over there, man.
That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. That's it.
And these people don't know that, man. That's why they're going through what they're going through. They choose to worship other idols, man, other deities, man. But the 1/3 knows that the Lord Yahweh and his son Yahweh shall reign while all the earth and in the spirit world, in any other world that's existing, man. The Lord is the Lord of lords and the King of kings, man, throughout all the worlds, man. And you can't get around that. So keep worshiping your idols and see where it gets you.
I got one more. This is Hosea 5 and 9. Ephraim shall be desolate in the day of rebuke. Among the tribes of Israel have I made known that which surely shall be.
Ephraim should be a desolation in the day of rebuke. What's that day of rebuke? Partially what's going on right now in the land of Port of Riches. And you Ephraimites, and you over there, you spicks are so proud. You're proudly professing that that's what it is, man. But it's all good, man. Because now you're not proud. Right now it's dark as hell over there, man. Women getting raped, men getting the shit beat out of them. And they're praising Cesare Borgia, worshiping Hezekiah. They're thinking he's going to help them. It's all good, man. It's all good for you. You worship Cesare Borgia, and it's bad. that you worship him, but it's all good to us. We don't give a fuck. But it's bad to you. Keep worshiping him. See where it gets you. See where it gets you. Spick woman, nigga woman, dumb nigga, dumb spick. See where it gets you. And I'm gonna keep on mocking you.
Close it out, bro.
And with that, man, we're going to give all praise to Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim out there that support us on the comment board. And with that, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.